jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out that more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Yo, shout out to the hottest chat in the M effing game. A-Side official. No negotiations needed, period. You already know WCS is back in the building. Big salute and shout out to my guy, Haynes Legacy on deck. What it do, man? Salute to you. Hopefully the fam, everyone is doing great during this holiday season. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, a.k.a. Hot Grease, in the building. What's good, Gumbo? I don't know where you at, but you out there on the roadways, man. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out there. It's a holiday season. People out here leaving. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, snorting, having a good old time. You know what I'm saying? Doing the X-Mates festivities. You know what I'm saying? They're enjoying the holidays. This is Pop the Balloon EP 34. And yes, I haven't given up on talking about boxing. I'm just talking about something that's different. You know what I'm saying? Something else other than trying to create a dramatic storyline, a script from boxer to boxer. Everybody seems to be intrigued about script writing. You know what I'm saying? Creative storytelling. Seriously. I mean, I can do that on my own, to be honest. I don't want to sit up here and wonder why Tank is this and then that and what we not getting over here. And I want to see that fight over there. I mean, the one thing about the state of reality of these dating shows, and it's bound to give you just a natural response of someone in this setting. And dating is always attached with some type of comedic value to it. That's what it is in this day and time. It is the worst dating pool that you can be in. The worst dating pool. Because ultimately the influence is coming from a platform that's 24/7. And you have a lot that's going on with people's personal business is being put out there to the GP, the general public. And this Pop the Balloon, shout out to Arlette. It's the men that's in the lineup, and then the women are going to be the ones who show up, and the fellas has opportunity to pop the balloon. So I'm about to watch it just like you. EP 34. You already know what it is. Let's get to it.
All right. So we're going to be bringing out some single ladies one by one. If she comes around this corner and you like what you see, you like what you hear, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that's said that you're like, whoa, that's a red flag, or nope, she's just not for me, go ahead and pop your balloon, and then I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Valencia, or V for short.
Okay,
Yeah.
Valencia, how old are you?
First of all, I always have to give the 12 to 6. Valencia, not everybody can wear a red dress, of course. This is Pop the Balloon to find love. So they say, dress to impress or whatever. I don't think she's overdoing it, but majority of the women that show up on these shows, man, they have a cleavage out and everything. So the reason why I'm mentioning it is because in this day and time, you're going to find out why someone that's a contestant on these dating shows are disqualified. Not disqualified as if it's a game show or they didn't meet the prerequisites. It's just based off the eye test, whether it be, You know what I'm saying? They are disqualified for all the craziest reasons. So she looks good from what I see. You know, V. I'm just gonna call her V for short.
I'm 23.
And what do you do?
I'm a former teacher and I'm a nanny.
Oh, all right. And now, what are
She's
some
a
things you like to do
nanny.
for fun?
She's a former teacher and a nanny.
I love journaling, painting, being by nature, like water and the beach, and going for adventures like around cities and
I
things
like
like
her
that.
skin tone
Okay.
though.
Trying out new
Nice, nice,
foods. Yeah,
nice
not much
curvy
fun.
outline
Yeah.
skin
All
tone.
right. Now, what are some things you
You know
look
what
for
I'm
in a
saying?
man?
I really like someone who is emotionally intelligent, someone who is very
Emotionally intelligent.
like great with communication, kind, patient. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Inconsistency, short temper, and also just lack of emotional, like, intelligence, and also doesn't take mental health seriously. So that's also
Okay.
deal breaker.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Valencia, we don't have any pop balloons. So that means I'm going to actually switch
Lady
it
in
on over
red,
to
y'all.
you. So let me hand you a pick.
No pop balloons. The fellas are waiting.
There you
Post it.
go. And since there are quite a few guys here, go ahead and pop 3
Fellas, y'all
balloons.
digging sharp.
Okay.
Whoever doesn't really fit your type, whatever it is, go ahead and pop those 3.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Did
2
she
more.
remind y'all of Little Red Riding Hood back in the day? She was born.
And 1 more.
She
This
like
is
she,
harder than it looks. Okay.
I mean, they rarely give a back view like that. She has a nice figure, for real.
All right.
She wearing that dress well. The dress is
You are
wearing her
cute.
too.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you can stay right there. Let's start over here. Come this way.
Oh, this way. Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and start with your name and age.
I'm Felix, and I'm 26 years old.
And Felix, what do you do?
Well, I'm a political canvasser, so I go around different states and canvas about different campaigns.
Okay, nice. And
I don't know how much that pays, but he's a campaign canvasser. Or what I'm not sure what the payout or the salary is in that, but it seems a bit boring to me. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. I'm not sure if he's on hourly wage or annual salary.
so why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I found out she's very attractive, she's beautiful,
Thank you.
and she's sexy.
Talk to him, Shawty. Talk to him. We don't use that word enough, man. Talk to him. She is sexy. I don't know what she looked like without that. You know what I'm saying? That on top of her head. But she is sexy from what we see so far, Lady in Red.
All right.
Not to be confused with Sexy Red.
So I saw it was really tough, but why did we end up popping his balloon?
It sounds so petty. Okay. But like I don't know, the green was clashing with the red with your outfit. So but you yourself are very handsome.
I thought
so
the red was going to match with you.
I mean, it could. The red would have matched with me without the jacket.
You straight.
Yeah.
All right, and we did pop 1 back here. Come on
Okay.
over. Come on. Stand
All
over
right.
here. And let's go ahead and start with your name and age.
My name's Antoine. I'm 30.
Antoine, what do you do?
Working for humanitarian aid, and I'm an entrepreneur. Also,
Nice. And why was your balloon unpopped?
one of the big things that called me, she said she was looking for someone who's kind and she likes nature. Working with schools, I used to work at a community college, so mentoring the youth is something I think is a great quality. And she's beautiful, so
Thank you.
got
All
you.
right. And so,
Fellas, I say it all the time. We automatically have a default to say these women are beautiful when they don't say we're handsome. They don't say we fine like they back there. They don't compliment us right off the rip. We have to earn it. And it's almost like it doesn't happen in front of the camera. Why not? Because we always talking about these women beautiful. Not all of them are beautiful, man.
why did we end up popping his balloon?
I don't know. There wasn't anything specific. I think probably maybe the earrings. I'm not sure. Yeah.
okay.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
See what I'm
And
talking
then we had-
about? See what I'm talking about, people? The earrings disqualified him. But she has a big, huge ass goddamn lampshade on her freaking head. But the earrings disqualifies this dude. The earrings, y'all.
Had 1 more pop here. Your name and age.
Josh, 26.
Josh, what do you do?
I'm a financial analyst.
Right. Okay. And why was your balloon unpopped?
I like her style. I like how she dressed, and I like her answer about being emotionally intelligent. So yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I think more so it was probably the height for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
Okay. 5'6".
Okay.
Okay. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
5'3", okay.
But like, I like wearing heels sometimes. So
feel you.
yeah.
It's
Problem.
not
Thank you. And we did get a pop over here.
Okay.
Let's have your name and age.
My name is
that's not
EJ, and
Canelo
I'm
Anthony.
26.
EJ, what do you do?
Anthony.
I'm a valet manager, and I'm also a professional videographer and photographer.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She's very attractive. The only thing I didn't like was the hair, but other than that, everything else is good about you. But that was the only thing that got me.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
so is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would say so. Your ears are very cute. They kind of remind me of cartoons. But yeah.
So she said, like WCS put it out there for a reason. It's no hate, but I've been into this for a minute, and she couldn't give the compliment. Some, if basically if you pop your balloon and they don't have the service of doing so, and or let her present them with the question, "Is he your type?" And then he said, yeah, so your ears remind me of cartoons. Ears, y'all. Ears. Seriously, ears. I mean, we can't really see what her ears look like because she has an entire freaking, chia pet, ebony chia pet on top of her head. But like I said, she's sexy from what I see. The brother look clean cut, but yet, we end up with, oh, she's beautiful. And then they hit us with, I don't like the earrings. I don't like this. If we are easy to the eye, you find us handsome, I mean, tell her. I mean, you're going to see a trend. You're going to see a trend in this.
That's good. Thank you. All right, let's head this way. Let's head on back. So we do have 4 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these guys a
Chia.
question to help you narrow it down.
Domain.com is for the
Chia.
All right, what do you guys do in terms of taking care of yourself, like to wind down and to make sure that you're like sane during any amount of stress that you're going through in life?
Okay, let's start here. First name and age.
Chris, 28.
Okay. And Chris, what do you do?
Well, if you've seen the last episode I was on, you'll know I smoke a lot of weed.
Okay.
So, I didn't want to bring that back up, but that's the question you asked, what I do to wind down. So, yeah, that's what I
Okay.
do.
Okay.
I mean, at least the brother was honest. He smoked a lot of weed, but how do you finance your weed habit is the question. And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to these dating shows. You don't know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get something that you wasn't expecting. Sometimes it can be erratic. Sometimes it can be calming, peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Organic. But that's what I'm saying. They ask what you do. And then, some of these cats have been on different episodes, and he said he smoked a lot of weed. Then the other day, the last one I did, how the female was up there. She disqualified a guy. What she disqualified? She disqualified a guy because he didn't look aesthetically pleasing. And that was because he had like a little gut on him, whatever, right? But the guy was keeping it real, with the women on what pertains to him and what don't. And she, fit, sexy, but come to find out, she was highlighting the 420, the day of smoking. She said, if they can't handle smoke, oh well, I smoke every day. And then she finally came out, oh, that's my decompression. Help. So she has a smoking habit, but she disqualified a guy for not being aesthetically pleasing, when in fact, smoking can be aesthetically displeasing in itself too, depending on if that particular person doesn't like smoking. Now, it's sacrifices that's in between there too. Like, are you gonna be willing to sacrifice for her? Is her attitude, when she's not smoking, what is that like on the dark side? You know what I'm saying? Did she just lose her mind? Is she emotionally attached when she's not smoking?
And then as far as your profession, what's your profession?
I work for 2 different nonprofits, and then I work at a community center with teens.
So to wind down, you said you smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah,
Just
I need
weed,
to.
huh?
Yeah, no, yeah, just weed.
Okay.
I don't do nothing else.
Nothing else?
I ain't doing
No.
nothing crazy though.
I know,
No,
but
just weed.
No other methods? Okay. Okay, cool.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Ty, 25.
Okay. And what do you do?
I'm an engineer and cook for athletes on the side.
All right. And then just to answer a question, what do you do? What is it like to relieve stress?
For self-care, yeah.
Self-care.
I assess all my situations to kind of see what I need to do. But I kind of just isolate a little bit to gather my thoughts. And then I bounce it off of my best friend and my mom. She's a therapist. And then depending on how severe it is, just either play video games or I might go to the gym, things like that.
All right. Thank you. And we got 2 more guys over here. All right. Your name and age.
I'm Javon, 25 years old.
Okay. And Javon, what do you do?
I'm a logistics analyst.
And then if you want to go ahead and just answer a question.
What's the question?
What do you do for self-care? Like,
To wind down, I basically like to work out at the gym, read, go hiking. I like to stay active. Anything to stay active, get my mind off of it. That's what I do.
Okay. And our last guy, your name and age.
Darius, I'm 25.
Darius, what do you do?
I work administration for mental health.
Okay. And then if you want to just go ahead and answer a question.
Well, what I like to do is I like to go hiking. I like to talk to my family.
Hold up for a second. I just need to ask myself a question to the audience just listening. When did we start hiking out of nowhere? Is hiking like walking up to the local restaurant and getting something to eat hiking? I never known the brothers to be hikers like that. Like, if you are you on the West Coast? I mean, help me understand. Where should I point the compass? For real, where do I point the compass to find out? Now that we have brothers who are just the wind down, I'm going hiking. For real, where you hiking at, man? Where's this place? Where's this freaking oasis? You know what I'm saying? They have these black men out hiking. Where is it? I want to know.
Sometimes I like to get my nails done, try to keep myself up to par. So I look good regardless. But you look good, by the way. I just had to let you know that.
thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I mean, I can't hate on him, coming with the game, you know what I'm saying? But like telling somebody you look good today, it's like saying, yeah, you're all right. You know what I'm saying? For real. They have all these other
No, you don't. You can turn around. I don't want you to trip. All right. And then just to kind of throw the question back at you, what do you do?
All right. I really love journaling. I'm very into creative writing and just journaling for my own mental well-being. Painting. I'm really good. I don't think I'm good at painting, but I do it for therapeutic reasons. And I love being in nature, going through forest preserves, being by the lake. I live by the beach by my house in Chicago, so love being by the water. I love just going for walks and things like that. A lot of solo dates. So.
Okay. All right. Well, it is time to pop a balloon. Just one, whenever you're ready.
Okay. You guys look so awkward. I have a timer, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
All right. So let's start here. Why was your balloon unpopped?
She look good. I like the glasses. I like the dress, how she's dressed up and everything. And she look good.
All right. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
I don't smoke anymore. That's
Ain't
why.
no more?
Anymore, no.
So is weed a problem for you then?
It's not a problem for people to smoke it, but if that's the only way you like to wind down, I won't be.
I mean, that's not the only way. That's just the main way.
Oh, okay.
And just to wind down. I mean, I like to play basketball too. I like to work out, but
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's why I
necessarily
said that was the
winding down,
only source. Like that's.
I thought you meant if I did any other drugs
Oh
or
no
something.
no 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 no.
I ain't a
Are
hype.
there any other ways? No, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
All right. Thank you. Okay. We have 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So ask your question.
All right. Let's see. Okay, well, I only have one more. I don't need any more questions.
No, so go ahead and ask.
Okay, so my question would be, what like, what do you look for long term in a relationship?
Okay, let's go down to him, and then we'll come back to our popped guys.
Okay.
All right, what do you look for in a
long-term
relationship long term?
Is a decent question.
Consistency, someone I can actually see myself with in the long term. Because potentially I'm 25, so of course I'm gonna want kids one day and a happy family. So consistency is the key for me.
All right, we'll be back for you. Let's go on over to our pop balloon. So, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She was just a little bit too indecisive for me when she was popping other people's balloons.
Okay.
I like to be a little bit more confident with her decisions. That's about it. But everything about her, her questions, her personality, even the way she looks, she's very beautiful. 10 out of 10 woman.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a very indecisive person. It's my downfall for sure.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes. Yeah.
10 out of 10. See, we be, man, I don't know what it is, but we landed on super thick, man. I'm talking about pulling up with a carriage full of tiaras and shit, man, like flowers, petals dropping all over the place. Goddamn serenade. 10 out of 10. I mean, this woman, she don't have nothing else. She said, hey.
And we did get
he
one more
said I look
pop.
like a 10 out of 10.
Over here, right? All right, why did we end up popping?
She lives in Chicago. I don't really do cold climates, so.
I don't either.
Um,
Moving ASAP.
but I live in Dallas, so it would have to be
Yeah.
us traveling back and forth.
Yeah, that
and I
makes
just don't do
sense.
cold. So
Yeah.
that was pretty much it.
So, why was your balloon unpopped before then?
I think she has a good head on her shoulders, asking the right questions as far as like mental health. She seems pretty calm. She is a little indecisive, but I think that's just more so her nature. Like she's just soft. So I think this is not overwhelming, but it's something different. So I understand that.
Okay.
But she's nice. I think she's smart, beautiful. Yeah, well spoken as well. So she's good.
All right, now is he someone that's your type?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Now let's go back on over to our unpopped balloon over here. All right, do you guys have any questions for one another?
Do you have kids?
No. Do you?
No.
Okay.
Do you love Jesus?
Yes.
I
of
just had to
course.
make sure.
Yeah.
What if your smile could go from looking like this
Now, I'm gonna be honest, y'all.
Okay.
The Jesus thing, I don't know why that has to be, the postmark to get into a relationship. Because ultimately, if let's just say Jesus, okay, yeah, I love Jesus. I mean, relationships would just stay together all the time, but that's not the case. That's not the reality. That's not the truth. So when people throw religion up here, and let's just say someone, they respect Allah, and then other ones respect Jesus, then if it's not compromised in that, it doesn't keep together, even though both parties respect their own supreme being. But I don't think that should even come up on a dating scene, unless you're going to church every Sunday. And look, this is the way I look at it on these dating shows. If you're trying to place that as an important part of getting with somebody, then why are they all on the dating show? If you required that from previous dates that you had, then why are you here? What happened to the other dates that you had? Were they holier than thou? Were they religious? Were they, supporting Christianity? Why are you here?
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Come on up here. Come on up. Come on up. All right. So I'll have you still stand on this side. I'll have you stand on this side. So you guys have no final
He
questions,
got
right?
off the block, man, I think.
No.
No, where do you live?
Cali.
Oh, okay.
You say you live in Chicago?
I do.
Not a problem.
So
Okay.
the hiking
Yeah.
makes sense. He's a Cali guy. He's a West Coast guy. So, being on the beach in Chicago, that's not as realistic as him saying for him to unwind and decompress. Yeah, he go hiking a little. I can see that in Cali. I can see that.
California has nice weather, so.
You like beaches?
I love beaches. Yeah. I love beaches.
All right. Well, then my final question, is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, guys. All right, let's go
Let's
ahead
see
and bring
how it
out our
look on the
next
update.
single lady.
See what the next one looking like.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Destiny.
Destiny, how old are you?
24.
And what do you do?
They know they wrong for that. They know they wrong for that. Gumbo, you know they. Hey man, hey, I don't know what it could be that all the male contestants have basically discarded their balloon quickly. What I say, haste. They did that shit in haste. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's almost like it was a 35-mile-per-hour zone, and these guys was doing 90. They hurry up and press the gas on that pick that popped that balloon. And for the life of me, looking at this, I can't understand why. Was it the floral? Was it the floral arrangement on her trousers? Was it the high waistline? For the life of me, I can't do. I mean, the hair looks solid. You know, it doesn't look like too much makeup. But let's see how. Let's kind of hear this woman out, since she have no balloons to select from, not a one.
Yeah, okay. I am a entrepreneur.
Okay.
I have my own.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Destiny.
Destiny, how old are you?
I'm 24.
And what do you do?
Yeah, okay. I am a entrepreneur.
Okay.
I have my own braid business,
Nice.
and I am a part-time substitute.
Okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to read, exercise,
She seems like she has her stuff together.
volunteer in the community, and
It might just be her shape.
that's about it.
Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I'm looking for a God-fearing, romantic man who knows how to listen and
God-fearing.
communicate, and
Okay.
also family-oriented.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Lying and more than 2 kids.
Ooh, all right. Okay, so we did get all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Okay, let's start over here. Let's have your name and age first.
Chris, 28.
Okay, and Chris, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Like, I don't know if the toes is on purpose or not, but I just ain't really rocking with them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a black French.
See, I ain't never seen that before.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
That's new for me.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
it was the toes.
Yeah, it look a little like dirt.
Oh, no.
Like, I ain't never
Look,
seen
I
a
ain't-
black
I ain't
French
tripping on you,
before.
sister. You know,
Yeah.
to each his own, you know.
Just a little bit.
You got the broad shoulders.
So is
and,
Chris someone that's your
you know,
type?
It seems like she might be into
Yeah, he's handsome.
some type of
Thank you.
sport.
Thank
Deals
you.
with, like,
Let's go on over
rugby,
here. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
something like that.
25. Oh,
She got some guns on her.
Jesus. Ty, 25. My man's here. Got to the toes. I didn't get past the pants.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do it. Sorry.
Okay, I understand.
What about the pants?
Just looks like a garden. Can't do it.
Okay.
And this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't like the floral arrangement, the pattern, the designs on her pants. I don't like it. It's a little bit over the top, but also it has nothing to do with her physical anatomy as a person in general. The pants is not attached to her brain or her psychological, you know, it's no codependency there, but she did think about putting those trousers on to begin with. She can remove that. You know what I'm saying? And it can be dressed up in a whole different color scheme, right? But that's just crazy. Like it's almost like looking at a floral kaleidoscope. Seriously, you're asking yourself, is it me? Did I eat something? Did I have allergic reaction? It's almost looking like molecular. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the biochemist lab, and I'm creating some shit under the microscope. I mean, that's what that pattern looks like to me. Seriously.
All right, thank you.
Cool.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
And why not?
Um, I'd say the outfits.
Okay. What about his outfit?
How dare you
I don't like the
talk about
shoes
somebody's outfit?
and
How
just
dare
the
you?
top, I would say. Yeah.
Hey, the shoes are
All right,
dusty.
thank
I ain't
you.
gonna
Let's
lie.
go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, Josh, 26. You got a great smile. I like your eyebrows. It was just the fit. Yeah, it's just the fit.
That's
What's wrong
something
with
you
the
can
fit?
change.
Not only that
See,
it's like
she said
flowers,
it's
I just feel like
something
it doesn't really match.
Okay.
it
But
doesn't.
other than that, you're good. Like, yeah, it's just the fit for me.
Okay.
I mean, she's
Now, is he someone that's your
a
type?
different type structured
I do
girl.
like
Like,
the outfit.
you seem like
But
she has some
as far as
muscles,
my type, no.
shoulders, like she
Okay.
can
Why
press a
not?
nigga.
I would say the
Shit get out of
hair.
hand.
His
She might
hair.
be right there beside
Okay.
you throwing knuckles.
All right.
You know,
Let's go
knuckle
on
in the
over
butt
here.
type shit.
Your name and age, and why did you end up
She look
popping your
like she
balloon?
don't play.
My name's Antoine. I'm 30. I like the pants. I don't know. I think that's a good style. Yeah, and I like the bracelets.
That's new. I got that a lot today. So
Yeah, I think
I understand them.
it's what's the word I'm
Some
looking
big
for?
feet, too.
It's
Look like she wear about 11.
kind of risky, you know. People didn't like it, but I think it's cool. But I just popped because I seen the
On a summer
tattoos.
day, probably
I'm not
12.
sure what the name says, but it looks like it says Patrick.
What is it?
It says Patrick.
I'm not sure if that's an ex or
Very attentive.
a
Very attentive.
child
Shout
or
out to
something,
that
but
brother.
just the name on tattoos is something that is
Okay.
a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
Hold up, wait a minute. That brother's attentive. Salute to you, man. You are attentive. She's wearing Patrick, unless that's her kid. If that's another dude that she used to date, that's beyond a red flag. That's beyond a red flag, man. That is a meteorite. That's going to be floating around, and you know what damage it's going to do. It's no way, man. I mean, at one point in time, bro, you know, some dude had a heart enough for her to go get his name. I don't know. I want to hear if she's going to explain who that is.
Understand.
But other than that, I think you're beautiful. You're dope. I like your style.
See, brothers, see, here we go, man. I try to let the shit play. Y'all brothers need to stop. Listen to me, man. Stop just dropping that word beautiful without these women earning that shit. Not every woman is beautiful. Yeah, their personality can be beautiful. Yeah, their aesthetics can be beautiful. But you don't know them like that to say. I mean, you know, come on, brother. You pop your balloon. You was the first one to pop your balloon, dude. The first one to pop his balloon, but he gonna tell her a bold-faced lie and say, I don't think it's Patrick. And I'm up here compliment the brother goddamn paid attention to detail. No, looking at she has Patrick, a tattoo or something. And then he turns around and dresses it up at the end on his way out the door. Yeah, and by the way, you're beautiful though. Yeah. But I was the first one to pop my balloon when I seen you. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not originally.
Okay.
I do like the outfits.
See what I'm saying? He said she was beautiful,
I'm sorry.
but
I do
that's
like
not
the
her type.
outfit. I would say it's the face. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the
face,
initial.
y'all.
Well, I appreciate it.
The face.
All right. Thank you.
The face, y'all. Listen, yo. I'm not just saying this for GP. Listen, look at this. Come on, bro. I'm trying to get the fellas to understand why they try to, act like we, y'all simping in this dating pool in this era. Because you was nice. You know what I'm saying? You was nice because you don't want people coming for you in your DMs talking about she beautiful. But yet she said your face. She didn't even try to ease you down. She said, it's your face. What? I mean, literally, her shoulders are wider than mine. If she was playing on any type of football league, she don't need any pads. You're good. Destiny, you're good. Yeah, you don't need any pads. You're good. You're blessed. I mean, we measured your shoulder width. We're looking at about 46 and a half across. You know what I'm saying? And nice structure. You're good. We're going to put you on the OL. We're going to keep you there. You do well.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
EJ 26.
Okay. EJ, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
You're very beautiful.
Oh my
the only
God, man. Oh my God. This nigga, just when I thought you could not be the target of Goofy, The last girl, she said your ears look cartoonish. And then right off the gate, man, you pop your balloon too. But yeah, you said first of all she's beautiful, man. Y'all tripping.
The thing is just a little too big for me. You look like you would whoop me.
Okay.
That's the only thing. But other than that was the only thing that threw me off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is he someone that's your type?
Not really.
All right. Why not?
I would say I love the outfit.
Appreciate it.
I don't really like the shoes with what you have going. I think you should put on like some loafers with that. But I like it. And I would say the ears. That's probably something I wouldn't be able to ignore. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Dude has small ears, y'all. Small ears. This look, check this out. Like, just say for instance, you have the fighter's introduction, the referee's instruction. You know, when he brings both fighters out from the blue and red corner, and he basically tells them what is good with their belt line. I mean, he will have to tell her, hey, your trunks are a little bit too high. You need to bring that down maybe about 4 inches. Okay? Period. But fellas, you have to be very aware when you're drafting your thoughts. And stop just basically freely donating beautiful to these women that's not beautiful. Because they don't donate that charity to us. They don't donate those compliments to us. She said you had a nice outfit. You got some clean J's on. But she said you should have wore loafers. And then she turns around and she want to take another jab and say, oh, it's your ears. And then the fella next to you, she said it was his face. So she's not a very, in my opinion, welcoming type of female. You know, her physical structure to me pretty much tell you that she's all about, you know what I'm saying, being the alpha. I'm talking about the alpha. Alpha tack, alpha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey guys, today we're
You fellas up here just donating beautiful. Hey, it's the holiday spirit. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Your name and age?
My name's Javon. I'm 25.
Okay. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Listen, you're a very beautiful girl.
Oh my
It's
God. Hey, stop it. Stop it, man. Y'all looking real goofy out here, man. This shit pissing me off. All this beautiful shit. You know goddamn well. What you afraid of, dog? The guns? Her arm is bigger than yours? What you afraid of? Why y'all sitting up here talking that talk, man? What's wrong with y'all? What experience did y'all go through? What were y'all skipping class during the critical learning period? Or is it difficult for you all to encode, decode, storage retrieval? You can't retrieve another word other than beautiful? Y'all up here lying, bro.
I like how creative the outfit is. And I'm glad that you tried it, changed it, and really challenge yourself to a new horizon, but it doesn't go with me.
You said the way it's like put together is not for you?
Yeah, the way it's put together. But again, I'm glad you tried it.
Okay.
Keep on trying new stuff for sure, 100%.
Okay.
Okay.
But this is me, so I mean, hey.
Perfect.
Now is he someone that's your type?
He's not. No.
Okay.
No.
Why not?
I would say the teeth, and that's about it. Yeah.
She's on some clout chasing, you know what I'm saying, misogynistic type shit. Real talk. She's on some misogynistic type shit, bro. She's on some misandry. Dude, the third one that you see in black and beige, it was his face. The one next to that with the optics on, it was his ears. Then look, all of them popped the balloon. So in her mind, she's gonna try to take her last jab out the door because she know a lot of them don't like her outfit. So he said, "Hey, you're trying," but she said it was his teeth. She was looking him up and down, just trying to find one arrow that she can send his way.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I'm Felix and I'm 26. I just popped it because she's not my type. That's just it.
Okay. What makes her not your type?
Well, there's nothing just to say. Just when I see type shit.
So you have a type, but you don't know what makes her not your type.
Right. So it's not. What I'm trying to say is that she beautiful, but it's like
Oh my
there's no
Hey,
attraction.
hey, bro, stop it, bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
All
I'm not
right.
even gonna pause.
Now, is he someone
Stop
that's your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
I don't like the outfit. I feel like it doesn't go.
It's gonna be
And the
physical.
haircut.
Yeah, there go physical. The
That's
haircut.
about it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
The haircut, y'all. That's the fourth brother in a row that said she was beautiful. But yeah, he say he had a type. She wasn't his type. But yet he couldn't explain what his type was. So basically, you bowed down. Y'all intimidated that she might catch you out in the PL, the parking lot, and goddamn ask you some questions out there without Alette being around. But you's the one that popped your balloon up there, right? When I was in, I just have some questions. Like, kind of, let's kind of revisit what you said. I mean, all them cats said she beautiful, she beautiful, she beautiful, and she ain't. And she's showing you who she is because she refused to give any one of you all a handsome comment just because y'all popped her balloon. That's her way of exiting and getting some validation based off y'all popping the balloon. Didn't want shit to do with it.
All right. Let's head back. Okay. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, but we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank
Looks
you.
like a steel toe boot wearing type of female. I ain't gonna lie. It look like she be out there in
Okay.
the
Let's go ahead
wilderness
and bring
kicking
out our
black
next
bears and shit,
single
challenging them head
lady.
up. Exhibition.
Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
Hold up one goddamn minute. Hold up, goddamn it. Hold up. What she Uche? Uche? Damn, what have you been sipping on? Seriously, what? I mean, it's a good time to be social, but I think I'm changing my mind. I don't want to be social more. I mean, and this point of time in this conversation, if we was in the back and I'm sitting over there minding my own business, and somebody walked up to me, hey, how you doing? What? My name Uche. Okay, Uche, I saw you out there. Yeah, I was wondering, your mind changed yet? Are you reconsidering since you didn't get off the block? You know, I mean, I don't want you just take this trip for nothing. I want to make it worth my while. Are you down or not, nigga? No way, man. Uche voice, the decibel is not what they supposed to do when it comes to the what? The XX. You know what I'm saying? The XX some ain't linking up.
I'm 23.
God. Dang.
Okay. And Uche, what do you do?
I'm doing my master's in health information technology. I'm also a program coordinator for a health IT company.
Okay. And Uche, what do you like to do for fun?
Kind of like a little bit of everything. Honestly, I feel like with fun, it depends on like what you're doing and who you're doing it with. So
I just have to ask a question. Like she has on all black with the gloves. Some ain't right, yo. Some ain't right, man. Her voice is extremely deep. I'm not saying she ain't a woman. I'm not saying that. But her voice is deeper than mine. And she's in IT. Her hands look fairly small. I'm just saying her. I'm checking out the freaking physical features. Her jawline, you know, you can't really tell because the hair is basically accentuating the jawline, you know, covering that up a little bit. Shoulders not that broad, but that don't mean anything this day and time with estrogen treatment and all that shit, man. But she has an extremely deep voice, and it's a turn off for me. You know what I'm saying? I just can't, you know, get that phone call and you on the other end say, "What's up, man? We still got that lunch date?" Yeah. Okay. I'm looking good for you. All right. All right, baby. See you too. Okay.
I can really make anything fun. But
Okay.
just to like give an answer, I like traveling, and trying out new restaurants. Yeah, I'm a foodie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I like an intellectual man, the way a man thinks, the way he talks, like,
Yeah.
because I like having like intellectual conversations. I also like a very patient man, a man that also takes initiative. Like, I don't need to tell you how to treat a woman, already just
Right.
know how to treat a woman.
Okay.
Yes.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breaker would be, I would say like a man that's not clean, like maybe like your fingernails, your hair, the way you present yourself.
Yeah.
And also a man that snores. Like I know sometimes it can be like, I know sometimes it could be like medical, but like,
You, lady, real talk. You have the audacity to talk about snoring. Forget sleep. Let's talk about the time in between before the circadian rhythm kicks in and our melatonin and the endorphins and everything start to activate. Do you know what we have to deal with, the trauma during the daytime when we have to listen to that voice? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, really, you're talking about snoring? We have to go through a battlefield with all these thoughts of, damn, am I making the right decision? I mean, should I? Shouldn't I? Her voice is so deep. What the fellas are gonna say if we in a relationship for a month, and I finally say, okay, it seems a bit serious. She's cooler than what I thought. Let me introduce her to the friends or the fam. I mean, just say the dude take over to the fam. Hey, I'm taking my girl. We've been dating for like a month. It's okay. All right, cool. She go over there, say, hey, how you doing? I'm fine. How are you? Hey, Scotty, can I talk to you in the back right quick? I want to show you this. I found this Atari system in the pawn shop. I know you used to play it growing up. I just want to talk to you. Go back here for a second. Do you want me to come too? No. We're good. She's going to show me something right quick. Auntie going to show me something right quick. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'll be up here waiting on you.
if it's just too extreme, yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, no.
All right, so we did get pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Chris, 28, and I ain't gonna lie, your voice deeper than mine. So I can't even do it.
I was expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie. Really? Yeah. Y'all can handle it. It's
You
okay.
get that about your
I
voice?
get that a lot. Some like it and some don't. It's part of me. So if y'all can't handle it, then you can't handle me.
Can't.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
He's too light for me, honestly. Yeah.
Y'all seen what they said last episode? That was too dark. I would not like light skin, but I guess.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Okay. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Ty, 25. Not gonna lie, she's gorgeous.
Nigga, stop. Nigga, stop, man. This nigga right here wearing a goddamn flannel. It's probably 98 degrees up in there with that goddamn quilt. Man, you niggas tripping, man. You trip. Arlette, why you didn't bust out? Man, come on, nigga. Stop it, bro. That's why these women, man, they be calling the men simp. They be trying to treat you like betas out the gate, bro. All the goddamn, the lacking that goes on with the initial introduction. It's just on a whole nother level, bro. It's subpar right now. You just sitting up here and a woman is dressed in all black and you saying, oh, she's gorgeous. Okay, that might be his type, yo. But come on, bro.
It's the voice, unfortunately.
Okay.
I just can't imagine having conversations every day with you. But you look good. I can tell you're smart. It's just the voice.
Thank you.
All right. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would say he's my type. Yeah.
Okay.
He looks clean, nice haircut. He looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's going over here?
Thanks for the compliment.
Listen,
One
you want to
compliment.
skip this.
God damn. That's one compliment, y'all. Out of many.
Age and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, Josh, 26. She's really pretty. Nice smile, like your eyebrows.
Thank you.
It's just the voice. It's the voice.
Watch all of them sees the voice. Like, I was expecting. It's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I like your skin though. I need your skincare routine.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now is he someone that's your type?
No, he's not my type.
Why not?
His height, he's like a little too short for me, honestly. Yeah.
Thank you. Over here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Antoine, I'm 30. Where are you from?
I'm Nigerian.
Nigerian?
Yes.
Awesome. I like your accent, but it is the voice. It
Thank
caught me
you.
off guard a little bit, but you are beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That's okay.
No, same thing here. Someone that you would go for?
No.
Okay, why not?
He looks a little too old for me, honestly. And yeah, I'm just not like physically attracted to him.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
Nigerian. She's not physically attracted.
Name and age, and
She's not physically attracted to a man that's almost her skin complexion. And last time I checked, Nigerians, they are dark-skinned men. So either one, she likes European men. You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, when certain black women go through the travels of trying to date a black man and whatever the discrepancies are, you know what I'm saying, the X's that was in the box, she, a lot of sisters would deal with them to the point where they get turned off from trying to or attempting to put their effort in dating a black man. So they made like European men right now. And I don't have no problem with that because I dated outside my race plenty of time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, her saying that's not her type. Okay, I don't know what her type is then.
why did you end up popping your balloon?
EJ, 26. And the reason why I popped is because I didn't like the silver with the gold like accessories. But you are very beautiful. I do like the dark skin. I kind of didn't like the clothing going over to like the hand also. But other than that, that was really about it.
Okay.
And the voice was just like a little too deep for me.
I cannot control that. I cannot control that. That's where it sounds. That's just, it's okay.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not really. No.
Why not?
I'm so sorry. I can't seem to not notice your ears. It's like outstanding and like really small. So you're good looking, but then it's kind of like just the ears, like.
Wow. Hey, fellas. Hey. A part of our concern back in the day, to some women was, are we endowed? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that used to be one of the conversation topics. I mean, even though that hasn't been proven to keep a relationship together or anything. But now, you need to goddamn make an appointment to get that enhancement, if you know what I mean. Not the blue chew. You know what I'm saying? Not the blue chew, goddamn it. We're talking about the ears. When you got small ears, it's a deal breaker today. You a small ear looking nigga. You know what I'm saying? Your ears are too small, man. I guess that is a new trend. This dude is feeling some type of insecurities because it's been a couple of women, maybe 3, who has an issue with his ears, y'all. His ears.
No.
So your ears have been brought up by everybody so far. Do you get that often?
I've been getting that since I was a kid. So
Okay.
it's like I'm used to it. It don't really bother me. Yeah. But no, other than that, I appreciate it.
Go over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Javon. I'm 25. It was a voice for me, but
Oh,
besides
Lord.
the voice, I love the dress.
Thank you.
Beautiful face.
Thank you.
beautiful teeth. I love the earrings and ear piercings, but yeah, the voice
Thank
just
you.
threw me off. I'm sorry.
That's so crazy.
I know.
You're gonna get used to it. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not even trying to say nothing to convince anybody because, like, it's expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say yes, he is. He's good looking. I like his haircut as well. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. Name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Felix, and I'm 26. I just popped it just because of the voice. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So apart from that, she is someone that is your type?
Not really. Yeah.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No,
And why not?
he just looks kind of like, I'm so sorry, but scruffy. Like the outfit and the hair is not giving for me. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. And you do not have to walk backwards. You can turn around.
All right.
All right. So that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But we do thank you for coming
Thank you.
on. Let's give it up for her, guys. That's nice. Thank you.
Looks scruffy. Ears, little ears.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
Get them big ears now.
Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Sydney.
Sydney, how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. And what do you do?
Let's talk about this Georgia peach, man. I'm just looking at the orange, and the caramel just dripping. Remind me of a pack of Rolos. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Shawty look good, Rob. You know, she's sexy, so to speak. I mean, you know, I'm just giving a compliment or whatever. Sydney, let's keep it moving.
I am a college admissions advisor and I work in film and theater.
Okay. What are some things like to do for fun?
I like to try new restaurants. I'm a big foodie. I
Okay.
love traveling, spending time with my siblings, my family. Exploring different adventures.
Okay. What are some things you look for in a man?
I'm looking for somebody who is kind. That's really big for me. Someone who's ambitious and someone who has a lot of emotional maturity, I would say.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers for me is really lacking empathy. That's big. I think being able to put your mind in the mind of someone else and what it's like to not be you, right? I
Right.
think that's important. So lacking empathy for sure. And
She said, put your mind in the mind of someone else. I mean, I think that's a lot of what people try to do this day and time because a lot of information is publicly disseminated out for anyone to make their assessment on who they believe you are. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of psychological shit that goes on and people trying to talk about what's going on in your life because it's out there to the general public. Everybody's trying to assess and be these unemployed life coaches and these psychiatrists without the qualifying paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, you know, trying to figure something out. You know, people, you can't go into these relationships this day and time and trying to be someone's counselor. It just doesn't work out like that, man, because depending on who that person is, I mean, every time you have a disagreement, they're trying to overanalyze the reason why y'all are at that point right now. And how do you get past it? Deals with them being the chaperone. They're being the chaperone. They're being the guide to get you out of the place. Forget them. They saying, hey, I'm good. You don't have to guide me anywhere. I'm guiding you. So it seems like to me like it's a lot of that goes on in this modern day era.
not being goal oriented.
Okay. All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons. So I'm actually going to switch it on over to you. Let me hand you a pick. Hold on to that.
Thank you.
And let's start off by having you pop 3 balloons.
Alrighty.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, you can stay down there. We'll start over there. Okay, let's start here first with your name and age.
I'm Felix, and I'm 26.
All right. And Felix, why was your balloon unpopped?
She looks very attractive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, is he? Why did you end up popping his balloon?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance to really speak to anybody, so I just kind of had to go off of intuition, and you were somebody who I didn't get that immediate kind of pull towards, so I had to pop.
Thank you. All right. We did pop 1 more over here. Your name and age.
Javon, I'm 25.
And why was your balloon unpopped for her?
She looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice long dress.
Thank you.
Curly hair. Much art.
Appreciate it.
Definitely has a nice
And why did you end up popping his balloon?
You know what I'm saying?
It's my favorite time.
It's on point, no doubt. And the color that she
Clean cut. I appreciate his outfit and everything. It was really again just that initial attraction or pull towards him. I wasn't really feeling immediately.
Okay, thank you. Then there was one more over here. Your name and age, and why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Yeah, Josh 26, like her style, like her smile.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, and why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I would say on first kind of glance, it was just a matter of chemistry, looking in the eyes and like what I felt in the moment. I was like, I don't think he's my guy. So sorry about that.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we do have 4 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these guys a question.
Alrighty. So first, just let me know where you're from, and next, what your priorities are right now in life.
Okay, let's start there and then come back this way. All right, your name and age, and where are you from, and also what are your priorities right now?
My name is EJ. I'm 26. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. My priorities right now is to just grow in my career, and also just that's a good question. I say just keep moving correctly and just keep motivating myself to get better every day. So yeah.
All right, your name and age, where are you from, and what are your priorities right now?
My name's Antoine. I'm 30. I'm from New York. Recently moved to Phoenix. And my priorities right now is getting established out here. Recently was baptized, so creating a routine that's going to allow me to pursue the things I want to are my number one priorities right now.
Recently was baptized.
Yeah.
Got it.
Name and age, where are you from, and what are your priorities right now?
Ty, 25. I'm from Dallas. My priorities right now are just getting some of my businesses off the ground. I'm an engineer and I cook, so I'm just trying to get more into having more time to grow the things that I want to do. And what was the second part?
That's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was it. Yeah.
All right. Your name and age, where are you from, and what are your priorities right now?
Chris Lewis. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin. And my priorities right now, honestly, I just went to Greece last week, so my priorities right now is to get my money back up. I'm trying to write it up. I need some bread.
Okay, thank you. And then same for you, where are you from, and what are your priorities right now?
Yeah, so I'm from the Chicago South suburbs, but I currently live in Atlanta, and my priorities are right now.
What was that again? You down here in the A? That might be why she's all about the psychological, you know what I'm saying, infiltration that's going on, because a lot of that goes on down here in the A. But welcome, sister.
Now would probably just be health, whether that be, spiritually remaining close and growing in my relationship with God, physically going to the gym, relationally, making sure that I'm hanging out with my friends and my family and making sure to keep those relationships nourished. And then, yeah, of course, just staying on my path and my purpose in life and having fun along the way, I think is important too to me. Enjoying the journey.
All right, so I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Alrighty.
Usually the aspirations that you get, y'all.
Okay. Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped for her?
She's very attractive. I like her hair. I like the dress.
Thank you.
And I also like her voice too.
Thank you.
Okay, and why did we end up popping his balloon?
Thank you. I like your voice too. But yeah, for me, it was really just a matter of just kind of that spark. When we were interacting, it was something I was searching for, and I think that you could probably match really well with one of the other ladies, but maybe just not me.
I can tell you right now, it'll be a little bit difficult to deviate. Her not trying to pick you apart every time there's a situation between y'all where y'all on opposite sides of the playing field. I'm talking about offense, defense. You know what I'm saying? When it's defense, I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to connect with a man that you just met within seconds, minutes. It's just not enough time for something to come to fruition. that is of substance. If y'all are up here to find love, love is not gonna take just a walk by. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just to say you're not connecting with somebody. I mean, the only way you're gonna connect with somebody, yeah, outside of them talking, is physical attraction, lust. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what y'all have to go off of outside of questions, because a lot of times it's not that many questions to ask. It's maybe like one or two questions that they're able to answer, and then you got to pop two more balloons and all that shit. So
Appreciate that, respectfully.
Thank you. Okay, let's ask these guys another question.
Alrighty. My next question for you all is, what did you learn from your last relationship?
What did you learn from your last relationship?
notice, y'all, that it's okay for the women to ask, what did you learn, anything about your previous relationship? But if you paid attention to my previous lives, when a man is the one that's in her position and he proposed that question to the ladies that's in the lineup, their balloons start to pop. I'm just saying, fellas, we'll sit up there and explain something that can be held against you if you are able to get off the block with this female. That's going to be something that becomes a part of the conversation the first day that the first time that y'all ever go out and have a 1v1
Relationship.
It's deep. I learned that you can't put them past anybody else. And just that I know I got to be better myself and be more intentional. I don't know. It's kind of like a all over there answer, but yeah, I don't know what to say, honestly.
That's good. Yeah.
He would have been.
Let's go over here. What did you learn from your last relationship?
My last relationship, I learned to kind of just take things a little bit slower, get to know somebody, in all seasons. It just kind of got messy towards the end because the expectations didn't align with each other. So yeah, just actually try to get to know somebody a little bit more intentionally.
Just cut it short, big dog.
I
Just
do,
cut it
but
short. You
to see
saying
the
too
full
much,
picture.
man. If you get off the block, man, you don't want her bringing that shit up.
And over here, what did you learn from your last relationship?
I think I learned from my last relationship that you can't pour into another cup if your cup is half empty. So even if you're taking on that provider role, you have to be present. There's other things that come along with that other than just thinking you're going to pay bills. And
You cannot pour. You cannot pour into a cup if yours is half empty. Okay, so if you're pouring into somebody else's cup that you just met, and let's just say that cup is empty, I mean, y'all right around the same level of understanding, to be honest. It's important to what you're pouring into that cup. What are you pouring into that cup? Because, we're talking about substance. Substance can come in something, a small volume. It can be a small volume that means so much. It doesn't have to be anything just over the top. The cup, when you use that cup runneth over and everything, what is it running over? Piss? Or something that's there that both of you all can hydrate in a positive way going forward, just to stay together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all willing to make those common sacrifices. The cup analogy, it sounds good. It's been used a lot. But really, at the end of the day, you don't have to have a full cup to try to make a relationship work, especially when you're trying to love someone or trying to get to that point. The cup is going to switch back and forth while you're just trying to develop friendship, solid friendship amongst one another. That's what keeps a relationship together. Y'all have to be friends first. If you just start so-called loving each other, it's never going to be genuinely love anyway, because y'all was never friends. So when it comes time for you all to separate and going about your way, if it was all about love, it's going to be easier to do that because it was nothing deeper to begin with.
you can just show up. You have to be present. So being present.
Okay. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped for her?
I get the college administrator. I think you have a great personality to be working with the youth. I think that's really good work. And looking for kind, you said a lot of like the keywords that I look for. Yeah, and I think you're beautiful, obviously, but
Thank
beyond
you.
that, it was more like your mindset.
Thank you so much.
All right. And why did we end up popping his?
Yeah, I mean, first off, thank you so much for just the really thoughtful answers. I really do appreciate it. And I would say I popped just because I try to listen to my intuition, and it was telling me that, like, again, like, great guy, maybe not my guy.
Telling you,
You know.
y'all. I mean,
Appreciate it.
all this intuition.
Thank you.
I mean,
All right. We've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for her?
composition. Man.
Guys, do something special for your wife this year with a
Yeah, do something special for your wife, for real. Pick up one of those.
Okay.
Is travel an issue for you?
It's not. Long distance is something that I kind of mentally prepared myself for coming onto the show, so it's something I'm prepared to do for my person, of course.
That's it? You good? Okay. Any questions here?
When you have kids, what's like the most important thing that you want to instill in them?
Yeah. Most important thing I would say is faith. Definitely faith. Faith in God, and also just in knowing that He's going to guide and lead you down the path that you are meant to be on, and having confidence in that, and having peace in that.
I mean, look, you're on a dating show, and to be honest, I have it's nothing. I don't 100% in its totality disagree with faith, but kids have to grow into that. They have to understand what faith is, and in this era, kids are just totally lost. I mean, they're listening to so much propaganda online. They have no idea on which direction for which they choose to biblically travel. They're up here saying, "Oh, this and that has happened. I don't believe in God. I don't care about that." That's tough to talk about faith, because I grew up around the Baptists, and they instill strict discipline for the smallest things in these churches down here. So when you put all those restrictions and micromanagement on these kids in this church driven family household, when they become of age, either one, they're gonna respect that what they've learned up to this point, or they're gonna be so frustrated and tired of everything that they experienced growing up, being disciplined, being withheld from a lot of things. Oh no, you can't do that. It's not within the Bible. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, my friends are doing. You can't go out with your friends because I heard them. Their parents was bumping music that I didn't agree with. They was playing that Glorilla, and when they was picking you up from school. But that's my friend, not your friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's quite different, y'all. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about biblical freaking faith, when they get of age, 18, 19, get out, if that's the case, they're going to make their own choices. Real talk.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, that was a good answer.
All right. Okay, so we've got our 2 guys here. It is time to pick. Oh, actually, go ahead and pop one of them, and then we'll see if the other one is your match.
Okay. Dang, I don't get one final question.
Whenever you pick one and we come up here,
Okay,
yep,
I
you'll
got
get a
you, I
question
got
up
you, I
here.
got you.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped for her?
She's gorgeous. I like
you.
that she works in the college with administration. To tell she cares about people. She seems to have a good relationship with God. Ask those questions. She was good, perfect. Yeah, if you will.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And why did we?
Excuse me? Did what? Let me educate you, big dog. There's no perfect. There will always be struggle. You just have to pick who you're willing to struggle with, whether it be your family, your friends, or the female you involved with. There's never no perfect. If you are looking at her and she has her hand over there, she's been complimented before. She's been told how she looks. She's an attractive young lady, man. But there's no perfect, man. There's absolutely no perfect. And that was one last desperate plea out the door to say she was perfect. Maybe in his eyes, aesthetically, being the woman he probably dealt with in life, she was a perfect woman to him, and she is, like many others, she's very sexy, sensual, well figured. You know what I'm saying? Cute, nice skin tone. You know what I'm saying? For him, that's what he's seeing. But the dude that I think the one on the end, if this lasts, he's a weed head. She doesn't seem like she's about that life, but he's a smoker. But he just didn't mention that on this freaking lineup with her. You know what I'm saying? But he's a weed head though.
You end up popping his.
I popped just after meditating with myself for a while and how I really feel the draw that I was looking for, that pull. I was searching for it, and I just, it was hard for me to really see or feel. So thank you so much, though, for your questions. They were really thoughtful, and your answers were great as well.
Understandable. Thank you.
So I'll have you going over to the side. Let me have you come on up here, stand over here. Any final question between the two of you?
Well, you talked a lot about the draw and the pull. Do you feel that with me?
I do, yeah. I was looking at the eye contact, and I felt kind of that draw in. So that's why I left yours unpopped.
All right. So any final question for you for him?
Yeah. So what's your relationship right now with God? Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God. My full name is Christian. So, I was raised in the church.
Christian.
My uncle's a pastor, my mom a pastor, my dad a pastor, my sister a pastor. So, but I don't be in church every week. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, so, but I believe in God, and I'm just trying to see what my relationship with him will get. My mom just called me today, said she wanted me to go to church more, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Okay. Well then, my final question: is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah, come on.
And is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
Let me see who's next.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Sin.
Sin, how old are you?
I'm 25.
And what do you do?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If a female come up there and she's saying her name is Sin, and she's dressed like that, it's no repenting, cause you're never gonna be in my life, man. Unless let's say for instance, I'm in my 20s and 30s. Yeah, I'll catch her on the go, but that's never somebody I'm gonna rock with. If you're willing to come out here in an outfit like that for the general public and your name is Sin, no, it's just not gonna happen, bro. Like, she's wearing it pretty decent, but I mean, it's just a lot. Women, you don't leave nothing to the imagination. Some of them doesn't. They don't leave nothing to the imagination. Everything is just right there. So pretty much, if a grown ass man is who he is, he's coming after you with lust. I ain't gonna lie, I am. If I was back then, I'm coming out. I'm not looking for no wife that's dressed like that, because we're not gonna be in a relationship where you think I'm gonna be out there looking over my shoulder because dude's trying to disrespect me based off what you got on, and I knew you had that shit on before we left the crib.
I am a wellness coach, and I'm currently working to develop a program that will let me train clients from around the world.
All right. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Okay, I work out a lot, so I would say that's one of my hobbies. I like to hang out with my friends, of course. So I like to go eat. That's one of my love languages, is going to eat.
That's one of her love languages.
And I would say maybe like trying new things. Like I like someone who's adventurous, so maybe going out and just seeing what's in store.
Okay. What are some things you look for in a man?
I'm looking for someone who's compassionate, someone who wants to take charge but isn't scared to let their woman take charge when appropriate. And someone who's outgoing, because I do have a outgoing personality.
All right. And what are some of your deal breakers?
I would say someone who's too aggressive. Okay. Someone maybe who has a too big ego. And I guess someone who's not like willing to try new things.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Okay. Your name and age?
My name is EJ, and I'm 26.
All right. And EJ, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She's very attractive. The only thing it's a nice outfit, but it just wasn't for me. It was just like showing too much.
Okay.
I would rather like prefer my women not to show too much.
Okay.
Especially like when we first like meet.
Okay.
So it's just like giving like club vibes and stuff. Like I'm not really a big club person.
Look, she has nice muscular tone. The dress itself just looks definitely like he said. It looked like you headed to the nightlife. And when you walk into a door like that, I mean, back in the day when I was in them clubs, yeah, you know, I wouldn't even really get all hyped up for a woman like that because to me, a woman feels comfortable walking into the presence of total strangers like that. So her whole intent is for attention. And with the attention that she gets, she has to filter through all that shit to try to figure out what bullshit she can put up with. Who's giving her the attention that she can grow on? You know what I'm saying? What benefits her the most? I mean, she obviously works out. She's in great shape, nice skin tone, cute, but just coming outside. I said this earlier, when it comes to the fitness game, you'll find a lot of women that work out that gets complimented all the time. And you'll find out they dress the same way they do when they come to the gym. It's all tight. Real talk, white, black, Hispanic, you know, blue, green. I mean, all of them dress. If they have been in the gym and they get compliments, flooding of compliments all the time, they dress like that outside the gym. They wear high, tight ass clothes because they still need somebody to tell them, oh, you work out? Yes, I work at this, right? You go over there and you ask around, or you tell one person, hey man, so and so over there fine. Yeah, man, you don't know who that is, man. Please, she been going here for over a year, man. They'll tell you the whole backstory.
Person, so
Okay.
that was about it. But you're very beautiful.
Thank
though.
you.
Yeah, that's about it.
So is he someone that's your type?
Probably not.
Okay.
I would say like probably like first initial look, probably not just someone I would typically talk to.
Thank you. Let's head on back. All right. So we do have 5 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these guys a question.
Getting you permanent teeth in 24 hours.
It's important for me. What's your love language?
Okay. Start over here. Name and age, and what is your love language?
Ty, 25. My number one love language would be quality time.
Okay.
So I just like to be around the person that I'm interested in. Yeah.
Okay.
Name and age, and what's your love language?
Yeah, Josh, 26. I would say communication is my love language.
Okay, I like that.
Name and age, and what is your love language?
Antoine, 30, and active service. And yeah, active service is probably my number one. Number 2 is words of affirmation.
Okay, I like that. Acts of service is one of my favorites too. Okay, that's nice.
And over here, name and age, and what is your love language?
I'm Javon, 25. I'll say physical touch and deep conversations. It's my love language.
Okay, I like the deep conversation. Okay, I feel that. Okay.
You notice she said she liked the deep conversation, but she didn't say nothing about the physical touch. I'm gonna be honest, you know, like, you know, I know I've been saying I'll be honest, you know, a lot this thing, cause you know when you get information and you downloading that shit, I mean it's been these shows are crazy, like real talk. He said the physical touch, but she said she likes the other one, the latter. And look, affection has to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Affection has to be a part of the game, man. If you got a body like that, every time I see you, I should be able to freaking touch you, you know what I'm saying, and show that type of affection. But I'll be straight up. You know, I see fellas with females today, and they're walking in front of them. And you know, when I was growing up, you pretty much lose your girl doing some shit like that. But you know, both of them are on their phone. They're not really paying attention. You know, when we was coming up, we was holding hands. You know, you was hugging your girl, letting her know. You know, everybody around say, okay, that's his girl. But today, you barely hear or you barely see a couple holding hands, communicating. They're both on their phone. They're sitting at the table, checking IG. A lot of what you see on social media plays an intricate role in people's relationship by absolutely brick by brick breaking down shit that wasn't even solid. The foundation wasn't even solid yet, and social media just destroys it. You know, it's like a disconnect there.
Name and age, and what is your love language?
I'm Felix and I'm 26, and I would say it's a physical touch and conversations.
Okay. Okay, I like that.
Let's head on back. And what would you say is your love language?
I would say acts of service too, and probably quality time. I like when people do things like out of the kindness of their hearts, and then quality time, because we're all busy. So if anybody can make time for the person that they care about, that's one thing I'm real big on.
All right, so I'm gonna hand you a pick. Yes, there you go. And go ahead and pop 2 balloons. Okay, and one more. All right, let's start over here. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped for her?
She lives an active lifestyle. I like to work out too, so yeah, it's like a pretty big thing of mine.
Got it. All right, so why did we end up popping his?
You see, I wore the heels today on purpose. So I am a little taller. So when I go out, I want to make for sure that whoever I'm with is a little, matching my energy, matching my height a little bit. So that's about it.
Okay. All right, thank you. Let's go on over here. So why was your balloon unpopped for her?
I like that you work out. I'm a certified trainer, so I work out a lot too, and I like that you're outgoing. So I promote clubs. It sounds like it would have been a good time.
Don't do it, bro. A word of advice, man. It doesn't link up the way you think. And if you've been in that field for a long time, it's the reason why you're here. Because that is a common language that's used in the fitness community. You have a lot of cats that want to start up a fitness building because they compete a little bit, and they kind of understand the gist of how operations work. You know what I'm saying? They believe their reservoir of knowledge is at a point where they can just create their own business. When they say, I'm a certified personal trainer, that's nothing special. All you got to do is take a course and you get certified. Where are you going to train your clients at is the biggest question mark of all. Where are you going to train your clients at? Because most of these franchises, these huge facilities, they don't allow personal trainers unless you work for them. And you're not getting you're not getting that money that you think, you would get like if you had your own spot. You're not allowed to train someone in LA Fitness, 24-hour fitness, Planet Fitness, and all these other places. You're not allowed to train your client in there. So you have a female like that. I mean, she's gonna do what she want to do. Why? Because it's like this, fellas. Men fall in love with what they see. Women fall in love with what they hear. If you are willing to support that woman's venture, both of y'all are not going to be level and equal in a fitness community. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying it usually don't happen that way. Because men will always provide her with another chapter. Say, hey, you doing this, that, and the other. You with some, I can do better than that. I got this, and this. She's in shape. She's physically, prepossessing, toned. She has a nice figure. As I was growing up, she's fine. She's definitely been in there working out.
Okay, that sounds nice.
All right.
I like that.
And why'd you end up popping his?
Just because initial, I think I like the outfit. I feel like you could have did probably a little more, but I do like the shirt and the accessories and everything.
I appreciate it. This is me. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay, what was your last relationship, or how long was your last relationship,
We
and
go
why
a
did it
relationship
end?
question, y'all. I try to tell the fellas, here go another relationship question that the women would not answer. The women's not going to give you the TOD about this question. Just look at the other episodes. They popped the balloon, yo. They don't want you to know shit about them, but they'll ask you. And if you are making it off the block, that's something you're going to have to communicate when you and her are chilling face to face in your first outing.
Okay. Let's start over here. How long was your last relationship and why did it end?
Yes, why did it end?
My name is Ty. My last relationship ended
How
because we were long distance. She lived in Canada, and she wanted a little bit more attention and physical connection because we weren't there, and it just kind of seemed a little much because I'm building a lot of businesses right now, so I couldn't really give her that. And then it was about, I would say, 9 months long.
Ask her what happened to
So
her.
is long distance not a?
No, I can do it if we're on the same page. We just have to get on the same page.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go down over here. How long was your last relationship and why did it end?
How long was it? It was a year ago, and it ended on mutual terms. So I had to end it. I've found that I wasn't able to give the love that she really needed from me, and I was on a totally different journey and a totally different path from her. So besides keeping her there, even though we loved each other, I said I'd let her go and help her find her path and find mine.
I'm gonna be honest. You know, he's young, man. And one thing you really don't want to put out there to the general public is love when you on a dating game. So you already been in love with somebody. And you see how she's looking. She's looking off to the side. I mean, she really, you know what I'm saying? You have your balloon still out there. But you was already loving someone. She might have been in love with another man, but she ain't gonna let you know. But since you put it out there to her and she know you was in love with somebody else, good luck with that, brother.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Okay.
She
All right.
said
How
she ain't
long
mad at
was
him.
it? How long ago or how long was
Well, I
it?
guess how long
He
ago?
don't
Well,
even
how long
know
was
you.
your last relationship, and then why did it end?
Mad at it.
So my last relationship was like, it lasted for 3 years, and I don't even know how to explain it, but it just fell out. Like we just weren't going on the same path. That's
Did y'all
just it.
have was communication not big to you?
I would say it was something similar to that, but it was just things were just going apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's head on back. And now just kind of throw it back at yourself. How long ago or how long was your
There you
last
go, Alette.
relationship and why did it
There you
end?
go.
Mine was
Listen.
3 years. Mine was 3 years. That was
Listen.
my last relationship, and I got in that relationship when I was in college. So when we graduated, I feel like we just went down two different paths of what we wanted to do later on in life, and I just figured out who I was as a person, and he figured out who he was as a person, I would say.
Okay.
So he figured out who he was as a
Everybody
person.
be
She figured out who they was as a person. But to be honest, they was both in college together. You feel me? Like, I mean, y'all didn't find out who each other who each other was in college. For real, y'all didn't understand who each other was. How can you go to college together and then you get a piece of paper and all of a sudden you don't know you was trying to find out who you were. He was trying to, and it was different. How did y'all date and have a relationship in college, and then all of a sudden you make it to a point where it's the final? You did everything, you went through the different grades or whatever, and you earn your degree, and all of a sudden y'all don't know each other. That was just a little way to put icing on a pile of dookie. You know what I'm saying? No telling what was going on, because college, we all know, college can be college. You know, it's a lot of activity that goes on in college. People, you know, definitely people have to make adult decisions when they leave college.
All right. Well, it is time to pop one balloon whenever you're ready.
And she, and
Ooh,
they
this
didn't
is
know
a
each
tough
other.
one. Oh, wait.
Why she keep looking back there? I mean, it doesn't.
See.
You got 3 balloons. You walk all the way up there and come back down here.
Oh,
There we go. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped for her?
She's gorgeous. She's well spoken. I like that she works out. She seems like a good person. Nothing really to disqualify her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I saw it was really tough, but why did we end up popping his?
he poked his balloon out. Why would you do
She
that?
just kept looking. I'm
I
like,
was
you
look-
looking at
I
me
was-
like.
I was peeping the scene. You can't just put it out like
I feel
that.
like
That
you
means-
I just felt like you looked at me
you
way too much
disqualified yourself.
compared to them.
No, you disqualified yourself that
That's
quick.
okay. You just was looking at me, and I'm like, she
No, I
sees
just-
something.
No, brother, you qualified yourself to find out very expeditiously that it wasn't you, because she kept looking back at you and she's trying to figure out who the pop. You did well. You did well for yourself. Give her a reason to disqualify you because that's less trouble that you have to deal with when you leave that facility.
Something wrong. I'm like, what's going
No,
on?
it's not what it is. I was peeping the scene to seeing what,
That's good.
and then you poked your balloon out.
Just wanna
That
make
just
it easy
like
for you.
you automatically disqualified yourself, kind of thing.
Understood. Thank you.
All right, and we did get a pop over here. Let's head on over. Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon?
It was just the indecisiveness. If you're really for me, you would know it's 100% me.
Absolutely.
So that's
That's
it.
understandable.
Besides that, 10 out of 10. My type for sure.
Okay.
All right, and now is he someone that's your type?
I would say possibly so the thing is,
Look, didn't he tell the other chick that she was a 10 out of 10? Come on, brother.
the heels again, I am a little taller than you, so maybe if I was a little, okay.
Remember, you have heels.
I might have a few inches on my heels, but if I were to wear these heels out, I would want whoever I'm with to be like right next to me. So whatever heels I put on, I want you to be like, hey, you can put on whatever heels you want. We can go out. That's what it is.
Let's go on over here. So your balloon is still unpopped. Why so?
She looked very attractive, and I like everything she said.
Okay.
Well, the questions she asked and everything. Okay.
Got it. Okay. Any questions for her? Any questions for him? Any questions?
I know I'm not talking to a bunch of kids. I'm just putting it out there, right? It's a floater. Look at it as a floater. She looks very attractive. She's very attractive. Same thing. You know, when you talk about looks, something being attractive, it deals with appearance. I'm just putting it out there, shout.
For each other.
Nah, no questions right now. Yeah. No, none. Do you have any kids?
No.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is he someone that's your type?
I do like the outfit. That was one thing I was trying to scope out was the outfit. So I do like the outfit. Yeah, I like the dark skin. Like, I'm a fan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so far, I'm like the jacket. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me bring you on up here. Come on up. All right. So I know you said you didn't have any questions there, but just ask one more time. No final questions between the two of you?
No.
You have any ties with anyone?
No. No.
Drama.
That's just like caught me off guard.
So drama free zone with you?
Drama free zone.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
It's a yes. We got a match. I'll take the mic. Okay. And you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
5 remaining.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Kimberly.
Kimberly, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay.
Shout out to Kimberly. You know what I'm saying? The lineup has definitely gotten better since the early. I guess they got the bench warmers out first, and then they bringing in the starters right now. Nice dress, you know what I'm saying? You know, she is who she is. I see she has a forearm tat on her left arm. As far as her complexion goes, nice complexion. Hair is not over the top and everything. So let's see what Kimberly talking
Okay,
about.
and what do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Oh, okay. What grade do you teach?
I teach first grade.
Oh.
She teach first grade. If she was my first grade teacher, I think I would be getting all F's because she's fine.
Oh, that's so cute. And now what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to try new things, like to travel. I'm really optimistic, so I'm down for whatever.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
In a man, I look for someone who is kind overall, has good morals, adventurous, kind of like me, and maybe a little bit of a homebody too, because I
Okay.
am a little bit of a homebody, even though I like to go out.
Guess he's not a homebody.
I guess not. And yeah, just and ambitious too.
Okay. Now what are some deal breakers?
Someone who's judgmental, really I guess nitpicky in a
Okay.
sense. And someone who's really negative. I don't like anyone who's negative
Okay.
overall.
All right. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go
Yes.
on over there, see why they popped. Okay. Let's start with your name and age.
Antoine, I'm 30.
And
Antoine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're looking for a homebody. I'm in the army. I promote, so I'm always either overseas or I'm outside a lot.
Got
I just don't think it would be a great match.
Okay.
He in the army, he promotes.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not really. You look great. Just not really my type.
If you in the army
Thank you.
reserve, what does that have to do
And we
with
got one more over here. Name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
EJ 26. The reason why I pop, I'm not really a homebody because I do like a lot of like photography and like with the type of job I do, I'm always at work here and there. Also, probably the tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably about it. But you're very gorgeous. though.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he looks great. If you like were to approach me outside, I would definitely like entertain it.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's head on back.
You got a bubble.
What if I told you this was the last ad you would ever see?
You got a bubble. And we're not talking about COVID-19 bubble. What is going on?
So, yes.
Okay. Name and age. Where are you from? How do you deal with stress?
Todd, 25. I'm from Phoenix, but I live in Dallas. How do I deal with stress? I talk to my best friend. My mom's a therapist, so just kind of bounce things off of her. And then besides those two, I just like to watch movies, just kind of be by myself and kind of just process things.
Me too.
All right. Over here, your name and age. Where are you from? And how do you process stress? Handle stress?
Handle stress, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Josh. I'm 26. How do I handle stress? I would say I don't really get stressed too much. I'm pretty chill. So, and then where I'm from, how would you say where I went to school at is where I'm from, like high school, or where I live at?
Basically, like where you reside, like right now.
Currently, I'm in Ohio and New York. So
Okay.
for my job. So yeah.
Ohio and New York?
Yeah,
You have
I'm
a place in both?
Yes, so I travel back
Okay.
and forth. So I'm a financial analyst. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
And our last guy here. Name and age. Where are you from? And how do you handle stress?
My name is Javon. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I currently live in Phoenix. Actually, it's kind of funny that you say stress because, like, I read a book like a year ago. It's called like Untethered Soul, and it's basically about practicing living in the present. So, as soon as I stopped overthinking and analyzing every single situation, hoping for the outcome to realize for me and just let it go and enjoy the journey, that's when I stopped being stressed.
Okay.
All right. So just to kind of throw it back at you as well, where are you from or where do you currently reside and how do you handle stress?
I'm from Jersey right now. And to handle stress, I usually try and get my mind off of it. Or if it's really something that's bothering me, I'll talk to my sister, who's like my best friend. So yeah, that's how I deal with it.
Okay, so I'm going to hand you a pick now. Let me have you hold on to that. And let's go ahead and pop one balloon.
Okay.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped for her?
I like her outfit, and looks like she live a healthy lifestyle. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Why did we end up popping his?
It's just you're not necessarily my type.
Got you.
I do tend to go for guys that are just a little taller. No offense to you. You look great though. I love your outfit. I love the chain. Everything looks great.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Let's head on back. Okay. We've got two guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What did you learn from your last relationship?
Let's start there and come back this way.
Hey, another relationship question. That's like 3 in a row. Another relationship question. What did I tell you about women? They go off what they hear. You know what I'm saying? They go off what they hear. Men go off what we see. I mean, I'm just saying, another relationship question.
What did you learn from your last relationship?
I learned a lot. I learned to let go. I learned to prioritize myself. I learned to challenge myself as well. I moved to a different state when I broke up, and I become more physically, emotionally, and spiritually aware of myself. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. And over here?
What I learned from my last relationship is kind of take things slow, communicate a little bit more so you can align. I'm dating with intention. So just try to get to see the full picture of what our lives could look like. So
He said he's dating with intention. I'm not saying that's something that doesn't make sense. I mean, everybody is dating with intention. You know what I'm saying? Until it turns into peace. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are bonding with one another on a higher level, or it just convert over to a state of chaos, utter confusion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tyrese. He made a good point. He said most of these fools are compatible. These types of shows make them talk themselves out of potential matchups. Man, that's just absolute fact. That's facts.
Last relationship, I didn't really ask. I kind of assumed what it could be instead of ask what our expectations were. So just communication and just kind of to really learn the person you're talking to.
Okay.
All right. Guys, any questions for her?
Kids?
No kids.
Okay.
I do want kids in the future though, but
okay.
I don't have any.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm good.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the one question.
All right, let's go over here. Any question over here?
What do you feel like your purpose is?
My purpose. That's a
Yes.
good question. I guess I'm still trying to figure that out, but I do think that like I have really good leadership qualities, so I think that maybe some form of leadership would be good for me.
Okay. Do you want kids?
I definitely want kids in the future.
Okay, what's that timetable for you? Because for me, I want kids later at like 30, 33, or somewhere
And
around.
how old are you now again?
I'm 25.
That's actually around the age that I want to, like around 30 and up, because I want to make sure that I'm just at like the healthiest point in my life before I have kids, because I do take that very seriously and I want to be a great role model for my kids. And yeah,
Okay. So where do you live right now?
Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah, New Jersey. Where are you from again?
I live in Phoenix. I'm from Houston.
Okay. Is long distance an issue for you, or have you done that before?
No, I've not done long distance before,
Got it.
but I can make it work.
Okay.
He said he can make it work.
Okay, it is time to pop a balloon.
Yeah, the tough part.
Whenever you're ready.
This is really hard for me. Wow. Um, can I ask a question really quick?
All right, yes.
Okay. Do you guys have kids? Any kids?
No kids, neither one of them.
All right. Oh my God.
I think I know where this is going. You remember the other female that stood right there, the one that was in the black dress? I think this is going to go the same way, because I remember the dude in the gray, got his name, but she was looking down to the left, and then looking back. She's pretty much centered the same exact way. And the dude in the gray that was pretty much talking about long distance, he is going to keep the same energy. I can say, yeah, it's all about what we see. She's attractive, of course, fine. But he seems to know. He seems to stand on his 10. And if she take too long, I'm thinking he gonna pop his balloon anyway, say, hey, you indecisive. That's what he said last time. That's what both of them said, really. Told you.
We already know why he popped. Here we go. All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
This is indecisive. I get
I get it.
If you was for me, you would,
I understand.
kick him to the curb.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
That's
so
real.
besides the indecisiveness,
Oh, yeah.
someone that's your type?
20 out of 10. That's the best rating I've
Thank
got.
20 out of 10.
For sure.
All right.
said that's
So is he
the
someone
best
that's your
rating.
type? I mean,
Yeah, he was my type. That's why it was so hard for me to pick, because you
Man,
you
get outta
both are
here.
my type.
No. Both are tight, but he said you got to be decisive. You're sitting up here looking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at a tennis match. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta make a choice based off what you heard. A woman goes off what she hears. You know, maybe she was trying to calibrate what she heard from both. But yeah, you can't sit up there and think every man is just gonna wait while you're dead center trying to figure it out.
And I loved everything you said. You look great. So yeah, that's why it was so hard for me.
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, let's come back up here. Come on up here with us. I'll have you stand on this side, you on this side. All right, guys. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
Because look,
How do you feel about long distance?
look, really, this guy right here is not the one that she selected because we never had an opportunity to see who she was going to select. Period.
Where are you from again?
I live in Dallas.
Dallas. I've never done long distance, but it's not an issue for me. Like, I feel like it can work if like both people put in the effort.
Yeah.
So it's not that much of a problem for me.
Okay. Yeah, I have family in New York, so I'm
Okay.
literally going there for Christmas in a couple weeks. So it's not.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're good.
Are you good? Any questions here? No. You're good. Okay. Well, then, is it a yes for you for her?
Of course.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them.
Hey, public pressure works sometimes.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single
Hey, public pressure works, but will it last? That's the biggest question of the day.
lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Chastity.
Chastity, how old are you?
I'm 23.
And what do you do?
And I'm a flight attendant.
All right. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to play tennis, travel, obviously. Just like to get active, be in nature, hikes. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
Someone who's respectful, a man of God, obviously, patient, and then just a good relationship with their mom.
Okay.
First of all, I think she said her name was Chastity. She gives me Robin Gibbons vibes. I think it's a little bit too much exposure with the breast, her cleavage and everything with the outfit. Not a bad looking outfit. Matches goes well, but it's strapless, of course. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't get it. But let's see what's going on.
And what's a deal breaker for you?
I would say disrespectful, obviously. That's about it. I'm pretty forgiving for other things.
All right.
Yeah.
So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why he ended up popping. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
EJ 26.
And EJ, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just not too big of a fan of like too much makeup, and it's also just showing too much for me. But other than that, that's about it. You're very beautiful though.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He is. I like the way he looks. I like the way you dress. I like
Appreciate
your
it.
glasses.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back this way. So we do have 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
Okay. What is your relationship with your family like?
Okay, let's start name and age first, and what's your relationship like with your family?
Josh, 26. Love my family. I got 2 sisters. I'm a middle child. So I'm always calling my sisters. They actually wanted me to be on this show. So yeah, so good relationship with my family.
One thing I know about Joshua, he looks the same every time a woman comes in front of him, and then that expression leaves when he's not picked. And I understand, this is not a job interview and everything, but I think he's trying to compensate for his lack of height and trying to be good spirited. You know what I'm saying? Upbeat. Let his personality speak louder than his height will ever be. For real, it's just giving me that type with him. He's been that way with every woman to attempt to win over their good graces to get off the block, but it hasn't worked up to this point.
What is your relationship with your family like?
Okay, let's start name and age first, and what's your relationship like with your family?
Josh, 26. Love my family. I got 2 sisters. I'm a middle child. So I'm always calling my sisters. They actually wanted me to be on this show. So yeah, so good relationship with my fam for sure, and my cousins.
Okay.
Nice. Name and age and answer your question.
My name's Antoine. I'm 30. And as far as it goes with my family, I'm the rock of my family. I take care of my mom, take care of my father, my sister, my cousins. I left.
You see the difference between the guy next when he talks and he has a smile on his face rather than this guy. He looks the same. I mean, to each his own, man. I ain't looking at a man like I'm just saying. I'm just giving you some, some points. What I'm seeing or whatever. Some people are just presenters. Some people are presenters. They want to give you the smiles, the grill, and everything each and every time they have a conversation.
Home to go out and I kind of bringing everything back home.
Nice.
Okay. Over here, name and age and what's your relationship like with your family?
My name's Javon. I'm 25. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit distant with my family. We keep in touch, text, call, but I'm a person who really likes to be by themselves.
Yeah.
So I check on them on the holidays, call on them. That's about it.
Okay.
Let's head on back. And now I am going to hand you a pick. So there you go. And go ahead and pop one balloon whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped for her?
She's beautiful. I like her dress.
Thank you.
And her whole attire.
All
And her
right.
questions are deep too.
Yeah, definitely. So why did we end up popping his?
I don't know what it is. I think because you are very put together. I like them a little rough, a little tough. You're very
She like him a little rough and tough, y'all. She comes off as a female that seems like she has a bit of class about her, but she likes a scruffy dude. Unfortunately, the scruffy dude made it off the block, the previous one, but he's too well put together. I mean, to each his own. I mean, that's what she think. You have females that look. I'm gonna tell you the game. Some females that look like her, they want to be the center of attention. So they don't want a dude that dresses up clean to represent. No, they want a scruffy dude. So all eyes on her. I'm telling you, man. That's just the way. What we have to deal with. Well, y'all have to deal with in this day and time. With that age group. She wants all the eyes on her. So, if her dude looks scruffy and everything, she feels like he's going to defend her honor, at the drop of a dime, because she's the one that's standing out while he's over there looking scruffy.
pristine and
Oh, trust me. Watch the intro of this video.
You look good, but it's just too put together for me.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's head back this way. Let's go ahead and ask these remaining guys another question.
Okay. Where are we from? And then are we open to long distance?
Okay. Where are you from and are you open to long distance?
Josh. Oh.
Say your name again if you
Yeah,
want.
right. How would you define where are you from? Is it where you went to high school? Is it,
Where were you born?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah,
part?
Memphis.
Okay,
Yeah. And then I moved to Jacksonville, Florida. I stayed for 5, 6 years. Then I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I stayed there for 6 years. Then Columbus, Ohio for college and stuff like that. And now I'm in Ohio and New York, so
Okay.
for my job. So
You're more from the South, you would say.
yeah, most likely. Yeah. So and then what was your second?
And then are you open to long distance?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't he cleaned up too, just like the guy on the end? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. She says she like a little scruffy. I mean, he's all black, has a neck piece on, shit like that. I mean, these females are not consistent. Some of them. Well, we'll see if she has to pop another balloon, who she selects.
Same thing over here.
I'm from New York. I'm currently stationed out here though, but it's open to long distance. Yeah, I move around a lot as well. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then where are you from and where are
I
you at
am
now?
from Houston.
Okay.
But I am open to long distance. Obviously, I'm a flight attendant, so it's easy for me to commute and yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, do you have any questions for her?
I got a couple.
You got a question? Oh, okay. Let's go over here then.
You got kids?
I do not,
Okay.
but one day maybe.
What do you want to do?
Besides flying now, I am 3 years into my education degree, so maybe teaching. We'll see. I'm still filling it out. I'm still young. And then I was trying to pursue maybe real estate, maybe. Still filling it out. So it's, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think so you had a few. That was only one.
Oh, I asked two. You got kids? Yeah, and then what you want to do? Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate you.
Over here?
You talked about family. How close are you with your family?
Really, really close with my family. I feel like family is the most important thing. Specifically my mom, my parents. My father passed away, so I didn't really get to have that connection. But I feel like family is really, really important. My top number one priority.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah, good.
All right. Okay, it is time to pop a balloon whenever you're ready.
Okay. Okay. It's so hard. Okay. I'm just gonna pop yours.
Uh-oh. But he didn't want you to pop it. He let it go. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
We have a lot of common interests. I played tennis in high school. I did like intramural in college. And then I'm trying to get my real estate license next year too, add on to that. So yeah, we have a lot of commonalities. So,
We do, yeah.
So why did we end up popping his?
I would say probably the height. And I hate to say that. I'm so sorry. I do not
Nah, you're
discriminate.
good. No,
But
you're
if it comes down to the two, I'd rather.
Got to get rid of heels.
I know.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Let me bring you on up here. Come on over here. All right, guys. Any questions between the two of you?
No questions for me.
You say you're a travel attendant. What does that look like on your day to day?
So I'm usually at home about 15 days out of the month, so half the month. So I just have that free time to go anywhere pretty much. And I usually do. I don't have anyone now, so if I did, I would, travel to that person. But yeah, pretty free.
You say you're stationed in Houston?
Houston, yeah, yeah.
That's all I got.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for him? Yes. We got a match! I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them! All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jojo.
Jojo, how old are you?
I'm 23.
And what do you do?
I'm gonna be honest. I never dated a woman who nicknamed JoJo unless she had a country accent. I'm just saying. Every JoJo I knew, they was trouble. You know what I'm saying? Unless they was straight out the country, because that I can see where it came from. But JoJo doesn't exude femininity to me. Hey, you spoke to JoJo? I mean, come on, bro. Every JoJo I knew, he was a dude growing up. You know what I'm saying? Hair paint. You know what I'm saying? Just little nicknames like that. And I know goddamn JoJo.
I'm a sales home consultant.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
So for fun, I like to go to the gym. I work a lot, so I don't do much, but I like going outside, being outside. I like doing active things like playing tennis.
Nice.
Just being at the gym, really.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
And what do you look for in a man?
So in a man, somebody that's confident, not insecure, respectful, has good hygiene.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yes.
And what are some of your deal breakers?
For sure, kids. A man that's not a man of God. I'm trying to think. A man has bad hygiene.
She has her habits. Every time she starts to talk, she stands, and that tells me, I'm not saying I'm right, but it tells me that when some women get complimented a lot or something like that, they're used to listening, having long conversations, and it can be with girls, whatever. But her right hip stance, the post, if she's not talking, she stands up straight. But that's her posture right there, and that gives off like when she's engaged in a conversation with a male, You know what I'm saying? That's the way she stands all the time to, I guess, accentuate her figure or whatever.
I guess that's all I could think of so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no pop balloons. So go ahead and ask these guys a question, help you narrow it down, see who's more your
Okay.
match.
Let me see. I wrote a couple down.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so first, okay, what have you done to prepare yourself for a relationship?
All right. Let's start with our first guy here. Name and age, and what have you done to prepare yourself for a relationship?
Yeah, Josh, 26. I feel like the biggest thing I've done is got my bag up, got my accolades. I'm a good communicator as well.
Okay.
And I'm pretty understanding, and I'm pretty
Okay.
caring too. So, but yeah, making sure I'm financially stable and being emotionally intelligent. So those are like my 3 things I would say.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go on over here. Name and age, and what have you done to prepare for a relationship?
EJ 26. I say I still his answer to I say save up a lot also. Also just bought a house, so looking to like settle down. Probably not right now, but coming up soon.
Yeah.
And just going to church also, just like believing.
I mean, that ain't preparing for a relationship. Telling them that, you know, that if you financial, that's just something that's ongoing right now. You're basically assisting yourself. You're building yourself. What does that have to do with relationship? You can be in the bag in a relationship and it still don't work out. You can have a house. What does that got to do? You're gonna invite her over. She's gonna become a tenant. She's gonna become your roommate right off the back. And you're gonna let her get that key. She's gonna be turnkey already that quick. I mean, I wouldn't even told her I had a house. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even told her until I got to know. I mean, you putting that out there for everybody to know that you have a house. And she said, what have you done to prepare for a relationship? And having a house ain't preparing for a relationship. Having a house is preparing for a freaking family. You know, that's something like, you know what I'm saying? That's you. That's your possession. That's something that benefits you. You don't know her.
Just like believing in God more and just like how the way he like helped me get out of like certain situations. So just I say that, but that's
Okay.
really about it.
Let's go over here. Name and age, and what have you done to prepare for a relationship?
My name's Javon. I'm 25 years old. I've done a lot of reading, self-reflecting, being introspective about myself. I've also go to the gym, taking care of my hygiene as well, making sure my house is in order. For the most part, talking to my community, talking to my friends, having difficult conversations about difficult topics that's not really brought up in the Black community. So.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Okay. Now, what have you done to prepare to be in a relationship?
Definitely gotten closer with the Lord for sure these past couple months.
Nice.
And surrounded myself with great people. And yeah, definitely just truly trying to focus on my future and what I want for my future. And just also just really focusing on the small moments in life.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to hand you a pick.
Oh gosh.
It is that time. I'm going to have you
Okay.
pop one balloon.
Okay. Sorry.
All right. So, why was your balloon unpopped for her?
You live an active lifestyle. I play tennis too.
Nice.
So
I like
I go to the
that.
gym as well. So we had a lot of commonalities. So yeah.
All right. Why did we end up popping his?
It's high.
I mean, I like your outfit. I really do. I like the clean, everything. Like the beard. I would say just a little too short for me. Just a little bit.
Yeah, what's new, right?
Okay, go ahead and ask these 2 remaining guys another question.
Let me see. Okay. Okay. Whenever you're upset, how do you react?
Okay. Whenever you
Is it me or that's just one of the craziest, like that question makes no sense. How do you react? Like every situation brings its own appetizer to drama, right? I mean, come on now. I mean, how do you react? Depending on what it is. If they shorted you $3 on your check, I mean, you're going to be mad about it until you get it fixed, but you ain't going to be over the top. as if you came out there and you found a boot on your vehicle and you with a date. I mean, it's gonna be different. For real. It's gonna be different. Real different. I mean, I think that's just a open-ended question that has nothing to do with this type of show, like asking someone how they react to a certain situation that really hasn't presented itself to them. They haven't had the opportunity to naturally experience that moment. So yeah, they talking about hindsight is 2020, but you're asking us something about. You want us to prognosticate something. You want us to predict something that we can only imagine. And being that we haven't been in the moment, we can't really give you a conclusive freaking answer about it.
You're upset. How do you react?
Honestly, you probably never like catch me too mad. I'm just more of a nonchalant type of person. I don't really try to like let myself get out of character like that. So I just either just like go take a drive somewhere or just like walk somewhere or just write or just be quiet or something. Like I just don't like to argue. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And over here.
I'm very calm. Through the past readings I've been doing, you just sometimes when you get emotions are like highs and lows. They go through you and flow through you and flow in and out. You don't hold the grudge and let it temper up, and you just let it out and breathe, flow through the
Yes.
body.
Okay.
So I'm calm, cool, collected.
Okay.
All right, guys. Any
Okay.
questions for her?
What's your definition by you say you like to go outside a lot? Like what you mean by that?
You said what?
Like what's your definition by like you say you like to go outside a lot? Like what you mean by that?
Really just spend my time a lot outside. Like I read my Bible outside. I like going on walks. I like going to parks and trails and running. Really just anything outside.
And what do you do again?
I'm a sales home consultant, so I sell manufactured homes.
That's nice. That's it.
Okay. Any questions here?
So my car insurance just went up again too.
What events that you've been through have led you to this point, right here and right now?
Do you have like anything specific? Like,
It can be a trial and tribulation. It could be a challenge. It could be a goal. It could be motivation. It could be setting yourself out there. Anything that motivates you. What's your purpose?
my purpose in life is just genuinely to be happy and to do what makes me happy, to be around my family. My family for sure makes me the happiest. That's whenever I'm at peace the most. And I would say just moving here in general from where I'm from definitely has made me flourish in life and change to be the person I am today.
Now, there's a lot of there's a cloud of criticism that can precipitate from what she said, just being happy. Happy isn't always bad because a lot, whether it's male or female, they look for what can you provide, what do you bring, like what are some of your strong tools that you have in the box? Can you cook? Can you make a dish that consists of 3 items? Something. What do I have to look forward to? Can you do something that I would expect from a woman? And also the woman is going to ask, can you do what can you do? Something I expect from a man. She just seems like she's talking about God. Seems like she has a job. She sells manufactured homes. But as far as where she's going in life, I don't know, man. It's nothing wrong with finding a kind of quirky, goofy female like this that's saying she's about happy. She might be a delightful person to be around. Real talk. She might have her shit together when it comes to her inner self, her personality. There's nothing wrong with that. Seriously. There's nothing wrong with that because we all know there's work-driven, career-driven women that's out here that they don't give a damn how much time you ain't getting from them. They're all about independence, and their independence comes before anything that you have. and they'll tell you straight up, if you can't support their independence and what they have going on, and why they're building their career, then so be it. You can leave, because I don't need you. I'm independent. So I don't frown upon females, women like this. She seems kind-hearted. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody that's gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, that song said, "Love you down." You know, you want a woman that's gonna love you down, but also in this age, if your career isn't enough to support her and a possible family, if y'all decide to, you know what I'm saying, conjoin and be in a relationship, then you either take care of that now, or I mean, it's not like she say she wasn't working, but I'm not sure what else she does. You know, what else she does as possible your girl is the biggest question.
Okay, where you from?
New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico.
Yes.
Okay. I'm originally from Houston.
Okay,
And
nice.
I moved here to Phoenix like a year ago.
Okay, nice.
You been hiking out here?
No.
You want to?
Maybe in the future,
Okay.
yes.
I thought you said you was an outside person.
Yeah,
Okay,
I am.
cool. All right, got one more question then. You have no kids, right?
No,
Do you want kids?
I do. I do want a big family, but not to like, I'm almost 30.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying. All right.
You good?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Why do we end up popping over here?
You are very beautiful. The only thing that was just throwing me off is just like the bottom teeth, but other than that,
I mean, you got a gap, so.
I know
but
that's
okay,
cool. That
that's
was
fine.
the only thing that was throwing me off. You're very beautiful.
That's cool.
That's
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I mean, his high is cool, yes. The glasses, they're giving real girlish, but
That's
other
cool.
than that, yeah, everything's clean.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let me bring you on up here. Let's both all come on up. All right. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
Where do you live?
Central Phoenix.
Okay.
Melrose.
What is your family dynamic?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit distant. I like to keep to myself. I keep up with them now and then, but I'm more doing my own thing and working on my own journey.
Okay. Okay, I think I gotta pop. You're not really my type.
Okay. And what makes him not really your type?
Like he looks nice and everything, but I definitely do like men with a more fuller beard.
Jessica, I thought Jessica like, hey, I was right. Hey. Hey, she said, nah, he a pretty boy, you know what I'm saying, from a woman's perspective. Hey, Jessica put the optics on this nigga and say, hey, you a pretty boy. She just called it. She pretty much said the same thing. You know, like, I like man with a full beard and all that other stuff like that. That's crazy, man. You know how women have their types. I mean, I'm a beat. Man, I'm just happy I was born back when I was born. You know, it's that. I wouldn't even try to put up and tolerate this shit. You know, first of all, I'm thankful to be 6'3". You know, thanks to the DNA gods for that shit. Because I came out 9 pounds already. You know, but you know, Jessica called it. He said he was a pretty boy, and a motherfucker. He walked to what was supposed to be the final stages, and found out he was unqualified to move forward. Look at him. He's dejected. He looking now. I was like, God damn. She said, you ain't my type. I'm looking for a beard. I'm looking for a scruffy. You know, hey.
Yeah, just a little bit more fuller beard.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped for her?
I like their answers. They're very deep. She's very beautiful.
Thank you. Let me have you head on back. All right. Well, that is all the balloons pop, but we do thank you for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys.
So the guy in all black has a beard. Check this out. This is how, you know, the game is played, because that was the last one. This is how the game is played from what I see, is that instead of her saying that the one in all black is doesn't fulfill her attractive barometer, right? She picks, I mean, he ended up being the process of elimination, the last one, which it's just damn near the same height as the one in the black, but she didn't say anything about his height. She never said anything about his height, but he's just as short as the one that he's standing beside. He's just as short as he is. But the one with the beard got no love because that's not her type either. You know what I'm saying? Cupid is not flying around her head and shooting arrows and shit. But the dude that believed that he was about to get off the block, who Jessica said was the pretty boy, she pretty much confirmed it. She said, nah, you know, she didn't want to call him pretty, but she said, oh, I just like him with more of a beard. But the guy right there with the beard, you got two guys with beards that didn't make it off the block. The tall one with glasses, he said, you know, she said it was, you know, girlish and whatever, and the height. But this dude in the gray, she didn't say nothing about his height, but it was the beard. Come on now.
Take this. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Hey, man, shout out to Pop the Balloon and Find Love with Alette. Shout out to the ones who tuned in, of course. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Jessica? I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie, you call that one. He trying to make sure she is not fired. She's not fired the streets. And it's hard to tell, man. She said she was from New Mexico. It's hard to tell. Like, you got to pick up mannerisms. And the only way you're going to get any type of experience with understanding women, definitely you have to go through certain moments. I wouldn't say relationships, but, you know, certain experiences. Because I find out if you extremely reserve and you too you too insecure with the approach, you're not going to be able to find out about different women just by watching other people. You have to really experience it yourself. You know, because some guys, you know, they won't even approach. They won't even so-called commit to basically approaching a woman without overthinking it and saying, nah, I know I can't get her. You never know. You might can pull her. You know, that's the only way you're going to find out what's your type of female or what women are digging about you. And on this, you know, Pop the Balloon, you can tell that these women are inconsistent. Like, they'll say height for one guy, but another guy that might be the same height, they might choose him because he might have other features that the guy that they Pop the Balloon don't have. And she can deal with. Everything's come with compromise in the dating scene. Everything comes with compromise. The sacrifice is what you select to compromise, and moving forward in that relationship, then you have to deal with the sacrifices, because everything ain't gonna be perfect. Everything is not gonna be perfect at the end of the day, especially when it comes to relationships. You know, being in a marriage for damn near 20 years, that's a sacrifice. That's shit you have to deal with. The sacrifice, man. You know what I'm saying? Kids on deck. I mean, it's a lot of sacrifice that goes into holding down a family. Just because a woman want to say, well, I don't want to have kids till I'm around 30. Well, can you even have kids? Where's your career going to be? You really can't put an age on when you want to start having kids unless you have everything intact. Because if you're working and you're building the career, and then you say, oh, now it's time to have a kid, and you want to quit that career. I mean, the real ones, I'm talking about the real ones, the hardcore women who have kids and they all about their career, they go to work pregnant. Some women, when they get pregnant, they just stay at home. Believe me, I've been there. They just, I can't do nothing. I'm going to carry a baby. You wanted a baby. I'm giving you a baby. Now take care of all of us. I'm like, why did you have to quit your job, though? You don't have to necessarily quit your jobs. I mean, the hardcore women, they go to work pregnant. They do the whole term. You see them in the gym. You see them at work. That shit ain't stopping them. Seriously. Yeah, she might be. She might be for the streets at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they continue to get better with the selection process, whether it be a lineup of men, with the women that come out, or whether it's the women that's lined up and the men have to select. They're getting better because you look at some of the spinoffs, they just ghetto. I mean, it's a bit ghetto to me. Seriously, it's a bit ghetto. Real talk. But this is more organized and structured. You can either listen to the language. The language is not that bad. Every now and then, somebody might drop some obscenities or something like that. But it's not heavy with the vulgarity. It's pretty decent, but seeing the different presentations on what disqualifies you as a man right now is crazy. It's wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. I would advise, fellas, like some fellas will live by, they have these default lines that they use to pick up a woman. I never had to use no lines. I never had to use no, you know what I'm saying? The game I had was just being myself. Some people might figure that's cheesy and all that. It wasn't cheesy for me because the shit I was saying, I didn't have to rehearse. I just go off what I seen, what I thought I was getting involved with, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? I know, friends of mine used to have these same lines they use on females, man, over and over again. And for me, I always felt like that restricts you from being who you are. Like rehearsing lines all the time is not who you are. That's just a learned behavior that you chose to rehearse. Just being yourself and having a natural dialogue with a woman when you see her, I think that's your biggest benefit right there, because you get to improve in communication. You get to continue to improve. And then also it helps you out with handling rejection. Sometimes when a woman rejects you off the back doesn't mean she's permanently done with you. Some women are in a mode to reject a dude, but they don't stay gone. Some just want to see how you react in rejection. Real talk. They want to see how you're going to lose your mind or how you handle, are you going to get somewhat semi-psycho? It all depends, y'all. I worked during all 3 of my pregnancies. For sure. Congrats to you. You know what I'm saying? Congrats to you. I mean, some women, they stay on the grind, man, when they pregnant. Some women, they just say, fuck it, I'm quitting, man. You wanted these kids. And they stay at home and they just lose a part of themselves, man. Like, I can't knock the woman because babies are tough. I can't relate to that. But holding the baby for however many months the gestation period resides, it's a lot of hormonal issue goes on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna leave that alone, shawty. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave that alone, man. To each his own with, the newer age, the modern generation that has to deal with not being able to afford a kid. They only want to have 1 or 2 kids just because inflation is too high. Hey, it's tough, bro. That shit is tough, man. And then I see some that's able to have big families, like 3 to 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say 5 kids. I mean, that's a long time that you have to be locked down and financially stable to be able to take care of those kids. So you're saying, okay, we'll have 5 kids, and your youngest is not really grown to your pretty much in your 60s potentially. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say you have a baby. Your last comes out at 39, 40. Your youngest now. Let's just say late, late 40s or whatever. So you put 20 years, let's just say you're 47. You put 20 years on that till, your kid get to an age of, pure adulthood. I know it's 18, but I'm just saying. I mean, you're in your 60s, man. You're in your 60s. That means in your 50s, if they involved in sports, your ass got to be there to support. Whatever they got going on in school, you got to be there for school. You know, school clothes, shopping, all that shit, you got to be there in your 50s, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Then it bleeds over into your 60s, and then you have to think about the other 4 kids and what they've taken from you, what you had to do to support them and get them off the landing pad. It's tough. But man, shout out to the Hottest Chat in the MF gang, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. You know, I just find this much more, you know, a sense of solace sometimes when it comes to social media, because anyone who know me, I can tell a story. But I'm not going to sit up here and create stories just because it deals with boxers and they act like that story is going to build up a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, the end is, you know, I heard that, you know, in one case, Devin has said that he didn't take any court. He didn't have anything to do with court. He didn't file a suit. That's what it said. I'm not saying Devin said it, but they was putting it out as if Devin said it, Devin Haney. And then another outlet said that Devin's filed the lawsuit now. I thought the lawsuit was already filed. So I'm not gonna go in here and speak on a story about a boxer and something that's pending as if it has anything to do with what interests me. Like, that don't have nothing to do with a fight. That's a legal fight. That's not anything that's dealing with boxing, so to speak, that's upcoming in 2025. So I just leave it alone, man. Forget it. But I'm about to pay attention to the no-gi tournament that's going on, the jiu-jitsu tournament 2024 that's going on with freaking FloGrap. And until next time, man, y'all hold it down. Continue to support. You already know.